Hi everybody, I'm Rook. Welcome to the table. Got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel match for you today. We have myself on the left. I'm playing an Ectoplasmic Fortification zombie deck against Ryu 95 Ken, otherwise known as Ryu. He is playing an Amazoness Swordswoman Command Knight Warrior deck today. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I am going to go ahead and go first, and I am opening up here with the double cost and 1700 attack and bumping my Ectoplasmic Fortification up to 1. So Ectoplasmic Fortification, of course, every turn you have a monster, a zombie monster on your side of the field, you can add a counter to it. It increases the attack of the zombie monsters by 100 for each counter. So I go ahead and pass. Ryu sets 2 back row and a set monster. I'm moving right ahead. I got this on 200% speed. I go for the Vampire Lord, which is at 2200, and he's hitting me with a Windstorm of Atakwa. So I have a back row set, and it is Ryu's turn. Just checking Vampire Lord. Vampire Lord has a Viral Despair-like effect, and of course, if it's destroyed by his card effect, it can actually be special summoned back to my side of the field on my standby phase. So he's going to go ahead and use Hidden Parasite and get that Aerosol out to get rid of Vampire Lord. That is coming back next turn. He's got Command Knight and Amazoness Swordswoman out. That's a lot of attack power here very early in the game, and he's going to slam into me, and I think this is going to go through. My back row is not going to protect me. However, it is half battle damage because he used Hidden Parasite this turn. That's going to drop me down to 2250, half damage. My turn, I get Vampire Lord, special summon back to my side of the field, and I bump my Ectoplasmic Fortification up to 3, so now Vampire Lord is at 2300. One other thing about Ectoplasmic Fortification is I take double battle damage in battles involving the zombies. That's going to be very important with Amazoness Swordswoman. But I go and try and clear his field, and he's got the Windstorm of Atakwa. Put me in defense. So Ectoplasmic Fortification also lowers my defense, so now I'm not looking so good against Ryu's field. He's putting Command Knight in defense mode, and he is starting his attacks. That's going to go through Vampire Lord. Swordswoman taking out Vampire Lord, and he's not going to attack Zombina with Zombina. Passes it to me. Alright, bumping Ecto up to 4. Gonna go ahead and summon a Zombina, so I got a couple Zombinas in my hand this game here. But Zombinas are at 1900 with Ectoplasmic, so I'm gonna run into Swordswoman to take that out. I will be taking double battle damage for that. And I take the oh no, and Ryu is actually going to use half shut on Amazoness Swordswoman, so that actually works. That's a huge counter for me because I take double battle damage. So we half shut Swordswoman, so that drops me down to 350. And of course, Amazoness Swordswoman does not die because of half shut. Now here I am with 2 1900 attack Zombinas against a scary field, and really he just needs to run Swordswoman into something in order to take this game. So I'm going to use my Zombina to take out his Zombina. It's a difference of 400, dropping him to 3600, and I'm going to pass my turn to him now. And that's it. Yeah, gonna slam right into my Zombina with Swordswoman. I take the battle damage, I take double battle damage, drops me down to 0. Huge counter for Ectoplasmic Fortification in general. I haven't seen the deck, this particular deck, against other decks. It seems that the deck's built primarily around half-shutting Swordswoman to get the battle damage difference to your opponent, which is just absolutely devastating for me because I'm taking double. But it's working out pretty well, so we're doing a little siding here, and we're going right into game 2. Ryu is up 1. He's going to go ahead and start us off this time. Sets a monster, sets a back row, and passes to me. I got double cost in, start my Ectoplasmic Fortification, get it up to 1, set 1 back row, and I'm going to go ahead and swing. And we got Kunai. He's blowing Kunai to put me in defense mode. And here's Hidden Parasite Aerosol, so that changes me to an insect monster and gets rid of me. Swordswoman, is it going to go through? That is. Alright, I have Zombina here out and gonna swing at Swordswoman, and that's gonna go through. Zombina have 200 attack damage over Swordswoman, so that's actually gonna be a difference of 400 battle damage to me. Pass to Ryu, he sets a monster and passes, and now it is my turn again. So now I have some back row. I got Book of Life, I'm getting double costing back out, and I'm gonna remove from play that Swordswoman, which is like the good counter that I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and tribute that for Patrician of Darkness. I sprinkled Patrician of Darkness in here. I can dictate where the attacks of my opponent are going with Patrician out, and that's a 2000 base attack. So now Patrician of Darkness is at 2300, Zombina is at 18. And now I need to make sure that I'm not hitting. He did side, and I know he uses Blast Spheres, so I'm trying to avoid Blast Sphere. I'm trying to avoid, obviously, Zombina Swordswoman, but my hesitation was my downfall as he used a second Aerosol to get rid of my whole field. Zombina gets a double costing back, and he's got another Swordswoman in his hand. He's going to run right into me. Swordswoman with 15, double costing at 2000, so this will actually be 500. because I'm taking double battle damage, but it's also halved because of Hidden Parasite. So that is only a 500 difference to me. That's putting me down to 1600. So now I'm getting, I'm bumping up my Ectoplasmic Fortification, where really just one half-shot swordswoman attack is going to destroy me. So now I am just being very wary of the Zambina. I set a monster and I pass my turn to Ryu. Ryu's got the back row there, and he's passing to me. I have 2 back rows set, and I'm just going for it. I'm continuing to bump up my fortification. I have Vampire Lord out there. That's a 2500 attack now with Ectoplasmic. And I'm passing to him. Yet there was the Zambina, so that would have been devastating if I got a swordswoman back onto his side of the field. He sets another monster, and he's going to try and run into it, and he's going to take that battle damage to try and get swordswoman out. Do I have a way to stop that? I do. I'm actually going to kunai the Zambina, equip it to Vampire Lord to buy myself some more time. So now I'm just figuring out, how do I not get swordswoman back on the field? And of course, as I continue to bump up Ectoplasmic Fortification. So now I have Dragon Zombie out there. That's base attack 1600. With the 6 counters of Ecto, it's at 22. And now it's Ryu's turn. He's got another set monster, and he's going to swing into it with Zambina, of course, trying to get the swordswoman back out. That's going to be a loss, a life point loss of 700 for him if this goes through. And it is going to happen. I don't have a way to stop that. So now he's got swordswoman back out, and now he's going to try and swing at me. I have the Windstorm. He goes to swing, I have the Windstorm. So I have the swordswoman out, and now that the swordswoman's in defense mode, I can potentially try and take it out, but I am not taking any chances with that back row. I bump Ectoplasmic Fortification up to 7 because at this point, I'm just going for it. I'm going to see how high I can get Ectoplasmic up. Maybe I can run into a Zambina's. But I flip my Zambina, and I'm going to try and take out the swordswoman. And Time Machine. So whatever, doesn't matter. Time Machine, when it's destroyed by battle, it can come right back in place, and so that's what happens with Swordswoman. And now Ryu's gonna try and slam into my Zambina, which is in attack mode, which is left me wide open, and I have another kunai equipping to a Zambina, putting the Swordswoman in defense mode. Bump Ectoplasmic Fortification up to 8 as it is now my turn, and I'm gonna try and see if I can get it off the field again. Dragon Zombie in attack mode. Zambina in defense mode. Swinging at Swordswoman. Is that going to go through? We have a half shot. Alright, so no battle damage, no life point loss here, but Swordswoman stays alive, and now my Dragon Zombie is wide open at 8 Ectoplasmic counters. I think that puts it at 24. So Ryu 15 Swordswoman, that could do it. I think that could do it. So he's got Swordswoman in attack mode. But as you can tell, this video lasts like 5 more minutes. So, oh wow. So actually the Command Knight flip hurts him because it gives Swordswoman 400 more attack, puts it at 19. So that actually lowers the battle damage difference that would happen to me. So Command Knight is going to take out Zambina. Zambina is going to get back double costing. Of course, when Zambina is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can get a 4-star level or lower monster from your graveyard back out onto the field. And now Swordswoman still can declare an attack. And he's actually going to go for the Vampire Lord. He's not going to try and swing into the Dragon Zombie. So the Vampire Lord's going to go down. And not coming back because it wasn't destroyed by a card effect. So now it's my turn. I'm bumping Ectoplasmic Fortification up to 9. These are scary, scary zombies, but doesn't matter because Swordswoman's effect is broken. I got Dragon Zombie defense mode, and I'm setting a defense monster. Definitely not trying to make any attacks right now, just trying to figure out what to do. Command Knight takes out Dragon Zombie, and Swordswoman takes out double costing, just leaving me defenseless. It's my turn. I set another back row. I still have that monster face down in the middle. Now I'm going to have to pass to Ryu. At this point, maybe I'm thinking I can try and deck him out. Command Knight takes out the double cost Knight set, and the Haunted Shrine. Here's where the fun begins, the annoying stall part of this deck. Haunted Shrine gets back out Zambina, which of course in turn will get back out double cost and etc. But it's keeping me alive, so Haunted Shrine has Zambina out, Swordswoman beats into it, and I'm getting back a double costing. My turn. Bump Ectoplasmic Fortification up because why not? We're at 10. That double costing's at 2700 attack, if only it mattered. I'm leaving my guys in defense mode, and I'm going to let Ryu go. He's got a back row. Swinging in with Command Knight and swinging into my face down with Swordswoman, which is a double costing from a Zambina. My turn. Ectoplasmic to 11. Set another monster. Ryu's turn. His deck is looking a little thin there, and Swordswoman taking out double cost and Command Knight taking out double cost, and so now I'm wide open. I got another back row, and I set a monster, and Ryu looking like he's only got a few cards left. Command Knight takes out the Dragon Zombie. There's another Haunted Shrine. Haunted Shrine gets Zombina back. Zombina gets double costing back. Now keep in mind, I think I have 2 Haunted Shrines in my graveyard right now, so that effect can also activate in the graveyard if there are no monsters I control on my side of the field. He's going to flip his Blast Sphere, so I knew there was a Blast Sphere in there. Alright, I Time Machine double cost. Oh, this is getting really fast now. I Time Machine double cost and goes back, removing from play a Haunted Shrine to get a double costing back. And that is going through. So I'm staying alive, but I knew he had a Blast Sphere down. So now he is aggressively trying to get this last 1600 out of me and attacking with Blast Sphere. So I set a back row, and I'm going to pass to him. I'm running out of monsters here. They're all in my grave. Ryu's turn. He's trying to double check and see, what do I have in my arsenal in my graveyard to come back? I decided to play Jar of Avarice, get some monsters back in my deck. So Jar of Avarice, I can select 5 cards in my graveyard, shuffle them in my deck, and draw one. So I got the Book of Life in there, I saw the Time Machine, Zombina, a couple others. Definitely leaving a Zombina in my graveyard to keep the Haunted Shrine momentum going. Ryu's going to set a back row, so he's got full back row, full field. He's going to swing with Blast Sphere, Swordswoman. Let's see what I have here. Alright, removing from play, Haunted Shrine. For the Zombina. Swordswoman and Zombina. That gets me double costing. Blast Sphere into double costing. Command Knight at 16. And that's it. That is it. And he's got he's got Kunai for good measure. I had a Book of Life in my hand. And that's the game. I revealed my back row to be Awaking the Dragon, but he didn't have any back row removal. So that is it. Wow, this freaking half-shut Swordswoman deck just destroying Fortification. Hope you guys like this, and of course, subscribe for more. See ya.